Hey everyone, Waj Gaming here, back again with another video. We're back. You all enjoyed that video that I posted yesterday about the BP points. I was thinking, okay, what should I post today? You guys know that I don't really like to discuss the data mine and I don't really like to talk about it too much. I just like to leave it to developers and enjoy the game as it comes. I do like to look at it, but I don't like to discuss too much about it because I rather use the units into the game and then give my opinion after I've used it, because data mined, it's just, you can't tell. You can't tell. An example is when Elio and Primarina came out. I didn't think it was good. I summoned on it and I thought it was amazing. So just take it with a pinch of salt. And this video here is basically, as you can see from the thumbnail and the title, is going to be a sync grid guide to Groudon and Kyogre. Normally I do post these one day before, but I thought there's nothing else left for me to post. So I thought, let me do this a few days early, just in case, so that when you do summon on it, you know what sync grid to go for. So let's get into the video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, do like the content, and do share it around. Let's get into the video. So we got Groudon first, because Groudon is coming out first on Monday. So let's look at his stats first. So his stats, so this is still level 130. I don't think it's been updated here from the Sync Grid Helper website. So they're still doing it on level 130s. So let's put this at normal 5-star. You can see here 657 HP, which is nice for a striker. Attack 392, which is high. But the defenses are a bit low, 118, 109, and 281. But if we put this at 20 out of 20, you can see those defenses do go up a lot. So if you are getting Groudon and Kyogre, I would suggest to EX them. That's just to maximize their capabilities. So those are two Pokemon that I do want to EX. If I have enough 5-star power-ups and champion spirits, I'm just dried out at the moment. And then on the moveset, we've got Pierce, whatever that says, blades. It's no effect, it's just a 4-gauge move, physical move, and it targets all the opponents. Base power 226, accuracy 85. Wow, that's going to be a good move. Die hit, all we know, raises critical hit. Solar beam, we know, is a 2-gauge move. Expand the land, sharply raises the user's attack and special attack, lowers the user's defense and special defense. In addition, raises the user's attack and accuracy when the weather is sunny. So it's going to raise the attack, sharply raise the attack, sharply raise the special attack, raise the accuracy. It's going to apply the super effective next move in the sun, because we're going to see with the passives in a minute. The defenses will be lowered though, and it's just uses it on itself, and I think it's just once that you can use it. Yeah. Oh, twice. Okay, that's good. You can use it twice. Sync move, groundbreaking, Parasipice blades, a base power of 300, and it's a physical move. The passive is the Hoenn Pride, so it powers up the physical attack moves of all allied sync pairs by 20%, reduces the physical attack move damage taken by all allied sync pairs by 25%. The more allied sync pairs with the Hoenn theme you have on the team, the higher the percentage this is. So you can see it needs to have a Hoenn link in there. Then on the passives, it's got Sunburst, so when it comes into battle, it will have Sun. Solar Surge 3 quickly charges the move gauge when it's sunny. And Drought Alert 5, so it extends the duration of the sunny weather when the weather turns sunny while the user is in the field, which is nice. Let's look at the grid. Let's look at 1 out of 5. I'm going to plan to get Groudon and Kyogre at 1 out of 5 for both of them, and then I'm going to plan on using candies on them later on to make them 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. I just don't want to spend too much gems onto these units, because we also have the 4 Spotlight Scouts, which I want to try and get 1 out of 5 for them as well. So on this, you can see at 1 out of 5, there's nothing to do on this. You can just put the main nodes around it and then go for the accuracy plus 10. And you can go for all the extra power-ups. That's what I would do. Just stack them up like that. There's not much to do at 1 out of 5. Moving on to now 2 out of 5. And if we reset this, we have a lot more to play with. So you've got Healing Sun 1. So you can hit, Healing Sun restores the Pokemon's HP whenever it takes action in the weather is sunny. Then you've got one with the sun, so prevents the user from flinching, becoming confused and trapped in the sun, which is nice. Then you have some move gauge and MP refreshes to play with. Then you also have Solar Beam Critical Strike 1. What I would go for is definitely I would go for the sun nodes. So I'd go for Dire Hit Plus, so raises the critical hit when its move is successful. That way then you don't have to raise critical hit twice, you can just raise it once, and then the next hit will make it basically a 3 to save a turn. I'd go for one with the sun and Healing Sun 1. I'd also go for the move gauge here, Parasipice Blades, and then you also want to have the accuracy as well. So I would go for like this, and then I can go for another power up over here. And we still have 2 more. Let's just use it for the special defense because the defenses will get lowered. So I'd go for something like this at 2 out of 5, which looks decent. I mean, it looks nice. You can go with the Solar Beam grid, but I think because it's been a fighting type move and it's got a 4 gauge AoE move that will hit a lot hard and you'll have the super effective move, I'd opt for that rather than Solar Beam. Let's reset this now and go for 3 out of 5. And for 3 out of 5, you have so much to play with. Let's see what extra things we get now. You get Solar Sync. So Solar Sync makes the weather sunny when the user sync for the first time. Then you got Solar Flare 5, which we know powers up the sync move when the weather is sunny. You got Solar Propulsion, so has a small chance of reducing the sync move countdown by 1 when it is successful in sun. Super Sun 4 has a good chance of applying the super effective next move when the Pokemon user moves in the weather is sunny. Then you also have Super Duper Effective 1, and then you've got Endurance. You also have the extra Solar Beam Charge in Sun 5, powers up Solar Beam as well. Solar Beam Mind Games 9 lowers the target special defense when the move is successful. You have so much to play with here. I'd go for definitely the Sync node power-ups. I'd go for Solar Flare 5, Solar Sync if you're going for syncing. So this is what I'd opt for a sync grid. I'd definitely go up here, and we still have 5 more which we can do. And this is a bit difficult because there's not much you can go for over here. 4, 4, 8, 9. This is what I would go for, and then you have you have 5 more which you can use anywhere on power-ups. So I'd probably opt for this if you want to sync. If you want to utilize this a lot better, there's so much you can do over here. So we'd go up here. Let's go for, ideally you'd want Groudon to sync because it's a striker, and you also want to sync it because of the sun. So let's opt for all of these nodes up here. Super effective 1 powers up the moves that are super effective. You can also opt for, but then you've got Super Sun as well. You've got I'd go for Endurance as well. I mean, you don't have to, but it's there as an option. You could even go down, where is it? Up here to get all these extra powers. So I think this will maximize the power of that move, that AoE move. Let's reset this. You can go for a Solar Beam grid. And if you're opting for a Solar Beam grid, you want all the Solar Beam power-ups. You want Solar Beam Move Gauge Refresh 3, Solar Beam Charge in Sun 5, Solar Beam Mind Games 9, Solar Beam Critical Strike 1. You may also want to have, what's this over here? Where was it? Was it Super Sun 5? Nope. Solar Propulsion? Nope. We want, I think it's Solar Sync. I don't know how we're gonna, let's try, well, we need that. Solar Beam Critical Strike 1. Well, what you could do is you can pair this up with another Pokemon that could use Sun, and I think you've got Meganium as well, you've got Rapidash. So you don't really have to go for Solar Sync 5. You can go for another Solar Beam power up, another one over here, and let's just go for this over here. That won't work, so we'll go this way, this route over here. So this is like a solar beam grid that you could go for if you want to use solar beam and then just pair it up with someone else that can sync with solar beam. But ideally you'd want to use this to sync because it is a striker. It's got lots of moves, it's powerful attack stats, an AoE ground type move as well. So that's what I'd opt for. So that's looking at Groudon. Let's move on to Kyogre. And Kyogre over here. Let's look at 1 out of 5. Before we do that, we'll look at the stats. So looking at the stats, 672 HP. The attack stats and speed don't look high, and the defense at all. Let's look at 20 out of 20 at level 130. And then you can see the attack and special attack is increased. Defenses are increased as well, and speed. So again, if you are getting this, it's better to EX these. It's got Origin Pulse, 4 gauge move, base power of 189. And then on the moves, it's a special move and it targets all the opponents, which is nice. Special attack, all we know. Thunder we know as well, 3 gauge move. Open the Oceans, raises the user's accuracy, drastically raises the user's critical hit rate, sharply lowers the defense and special defense. In addition, sharply raises the special attack when the weather is rainy. So you get a buff in special attack, accuracy, critical hit, but it's going to lower your defenses. And it also makes you gradual heal yourself when you're in rain. And it activates rain as well when it enters into the battle. Aqua Planet Origin Pulse, special move, base power 250, no additional effects. It's got the Hoenn Spirit as well, so powers up the special attack, moves water, has sync pairs by 20%, reduces the special attack move damage taken by it by 25%. The more allied sync pairs with the Hoenn theme skill you have on the team, the higher these percentages are. So imagine pairing this with Groudon. Wow, that would be powerful. Then you've got Downpour, so makes the weather rainy when it enters into battle. Shower Surge 3, so quickly charges the move gauge when the weather is rainy, powers up moves when the weather is rainy. Flood Alert 5, so extends the duration of the rain weather when the weather turns rainy while the user's on the field. Wow, that looks good. At 1 out of 5, again, you have nothing here to go for unless you want to go for the Origin Pulse, accuracy, and special attack or MP refresh. And if you want to go up for all these power ups over here, I mean that's all you could do. There's not much to do on grids with 1 out of 5. At 2 out of 5, you have a lot more to play with. Let's see what we have here. We have Torrential Tenacity, where it prevents it from flinching. So it looks similar to Groudon's grid. Rain Gear 2 reduces the damage hit by an attack move when the weather is rainy. Then you do have the Thunder move gauge refreshes, Thunder Paralyze Synergy 1. You have Origin Pulse move gauge refresh 3, which I would go for with the accuracy. Then you have Open the Oceans as well, MP refresh 2, which I'd go for, and then you can just go for extra power ups over here, which is what I would do. Let's take some of these out because there are other options that you could do. What you can also do is, let's take out some of these over here, and you could opt for going down here below to get Torrential Tenacity and also the Rain Gear if you want to bulk yourself up a bit more, and then you can get all these extra power ups over here, and we can go for a special defense as well. So you can opt for this at 2 out of 5 as well. So you do have options available to you. At 3 out of 5 though, you have a lot more to play with. It's similar to Groudon. So you have Leg Up 1, which has a small chance of reducing the sync move countdown by 1 when it enters into battle. Then it also has healthy power-ups, so powers up moves when the HP is full. Super Rain 4 has that super effective next move. Rain Propulsion 1, so when it is raining it doesn't move, reduces the sync move by 1. You got Thunder move gauge refresh 3, Thunder Raging Rain 5, then you've also got Shower Power 3, and you also got Shower Sync, so it will make the field rainy after it sinks. So obviously you'd want to go for a sync build over here, so you would go for definitely Shower Power 3, Shower Sync. I would definitely go for another sync with no power up here, and then an Origin Pulse move gauge refresh 3, and then you can just go for an extra HP over here. That's if you want to sync with this and you want to use Origin Pulse for that AoE move. They can even do a Thunder build. over here. But before we do the Thunder build, let's look at Origin Pulse. You can use the Origin Pulse grid over here. And let's go up here. So something similar to what we've done with Groudon. You definitely want all of these sync mode power-ups, and you can pair it up with someone that can use Rain anyway. So you can have Rainy Propulsion. If you don't, you can have Super Rain 4. You can change it and have Healthy Power-Up 1. You can have Leg Up 1. It's up to you. You can see, look how versatile this grid is. If you want to as well, you can even get Shower Power 4, which powers up your sync move. Or you can change it and put Torrential Tenacity over here. You can even take these nodes out, and if you want the extra Rain Gear, you can have Rain Gear 2 as well to prevent you from getting attack moves. So you have a lot of options over here. If you want to go for a Thunder build, let's say you're lacking Electric type Pokemon and you want to have a Thunder build on this, you can get all the Thunder node power ups. You can get Thunder Powerless Synergy 1, Thunder Move Gauge Refresh 3, Thunder Raging Rain 5, another Thunder power up, and I think there is one more over here which we can go for. And then it's up to you, whatever you want to go for. You've got 10 extra nodes, so you can use it to use power ups. You can maybe use it to go up here. But remember, you've only got 10, so the only extra one that you could probably get is Torrential Tenacity. And ideally as well, you would want to have Rain to get that 100% accuracy on the Thunder. So yeah, so that is the grids that you can go for. That was Kyogre and Groudon. Do let me know in the comments, are you going to summon on both? Are you going to summon on Groudon, or are you going to summon on Kyogre? Which one are you going for? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what sync grid you're going to opt for as well if you do get it. And good luck with all your summons if you are summoning on them on Monday. Reminder that Groudon's on Monday and Kyogre is on Tuesday. Good luck on your summons. If you like the content, press the like button. It does help a lot, and it doesn't hurt anyone. It's free. And also subscribe as well. It's free. You got nothing to lose. It's just going to send notifications whenever I post videos, and I do post videos every day. So yeah, so that is the end of the video. Do you like the content? Do share it around. Do subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow for Master Mode prep. And you're going to probably see a little teaser. You would have had to have seen it already by now. I've got a special trailer for you guys on Sunday for Master Mode Madness. Nobody wanted to face me this week, so what happened was I just had to find something else to do, and I thought, I need to at least post something on a Sunday. So I posted a little Master Mode Madness trailer for you guys. So hope you enjoy it on Sunday, and I will see you all for the next one. See ya.